Hey, how's it going, guys? Star Wars Bricks here, and today I am going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars 2019 LEGO Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter. So, in the US, this cost you about $70, and that's a big price tag for what the set is, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But just reviewing the box right off the start, of course it's going to have that black box art and that Kylo Ren at the top there, just because this is an Episode 9 set. And then we do have your minifigures down here. We have Poe Dameron, Zorii Bliss, First Order Snowtrooper, Astromech Droid. He doesn't even have a name, which is odd. And then D-O, the hairdryer. So, getting out here, we just have the Disney logo, and it is in space or something, flying out, and we have a pit of lava there, and then your info, which is going to be 8UP75249, Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter, and then 578 pieces. It's going to have your black greebling right up here, and then your exclusive minifigure, which isn't exclusive because she comes in a microfighter. That's going to be Zorii Bliss. And then on the back, it shows all of your play features and they are on like a snowy mountain place. And then it does have the thumb tabs, which I really don't like because it practically just destroys the box. But yeah, sides pretty substantial there. But that's pretty much it. What's going on for the box? The first minifigure up is Poe Dameron. And as you can see, this Poe Dameron is a lot more different than the other ones that we get in LEGO Star Wars. He actually does have like this nice white coat kind of sweatshirt thing. He has a few pockets on the upper torso, and then he just has like this little cloth piece on the neck part of his torso, and then he does have these nice leg printing, and he does have this kind of satchel piece, which is really nice. Inclusion to the set, and then just more of that cloth piece on the back with a few wrinkles. But I really think that this is a nice addition, and he does also have a second face, being a more like battle-ready kind of face, you would say, and then he does come with a just little pistol. But I really think this Poe Dameron is a lot more different than the other ones that we get, and is certainly a nice addition just because he is a lot more different than the other ones. The second minifigure up on the list is Zorii Bliss, and I must say, this was one of the reasons people were buying this LEGO set, is just to get this nice Zorii Bliss minifigure, but sadly, people pretty much wasted $70 because they just came out with a microfighter of this. Well, they didn't just come out with it, it's been out for quite a while now, but a really nice torso printing and leg printing. She has that kind of maroon look to her torso, and then she does have that skinny look from her markings on like the side there, and then she does have these flintlock pistols, which are actually from like the pirate stuff era. It's kind of weird to see this in LEGO Star Wars though, just because LEGO Star Wars is futuristic and not like the pirate ages of Star Wars. And then she does sadly come with just a black face, just because they don't even show her in the movies either, so besides like her eyes. And then the helmet is dual molded, so your nice visor there, and then under you're just gonna have black just because it is dual molded. So a pretty nice minifigure for this set. Third minifigure up of the day is our First Order Snowtrooper, and this one does come with a nice white cape, which is actually the hard capes, which is really odd. Just LEGO is really confusing because they keep switching on and off from the hard capes to the softer ones, so it's really weird. But he does come with that medium-sized blaster. Nice torso printing. It's been the same all the way from 2016 or 15. Not sure. Angry clone face. Sad to see it, but, you know, they had to include it, of course. And then just the back printing there. You're going to be bending this cape a lot more than the soft ones, just because these are a rougher type, but just a pretty normal snowtrooper. In my opinion, this is probably my favorite minifigure just of the whole set. I really like how it gives off that really vibrant color. Now, this is the Astromech Droid, and there's sadly no name of this minifigure according to the box, but it is just another teal Astromech Droid, so it's not anything special, but just for that color, this is just one of my favorite minifigures, just because it gives off such a beautiful color to the minifigure. I really think it adds a lot more life to LEGO Star Wars as a whole. So, of course, you just have your normal, like, R2-D2 printings, like, they haven't changed much, and then the top is just your normal other stuff, and then he does come with that one stud, but there's not much to say. Again, not like the greatest minifigure, but I really think it just looks really good with that teal kind of color. Last minifigure up is the hair dryer. Not much to say. He's just really, really small. Like, this is a normal minifigure, just for comparison. It's about the same size as their leg, but there's not much to say. Some printing. I think, no, it is actually different on each side, but he is just a hairdryer on a wheel. So here is the whole ship in its form. Now, I must say, the ship is, like, really big, and when I say really big, this is the Razor Crest. And when we line it up, right here, the Y-Wing is actually longer in length, so it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, when you actually line up the ends here, the Y-Wing actually ends up being longer. But, of course, the Razor Crest is just the bigger model. It's just that the Y-Wing and its base. Now, when I'm talking about the base, that means these things are the length. This is the actual base of the ship. Now, those aren't actually supposed to come off, but, like, they really easily do, just holding in by two Technic pins. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I just want to start off with the cockpit up first. We have two cannons right at the front here. And then if we move up, we actually have sticker sheets, or just stickers along here. And this actually just creates a more vibrant look to the ship. And without those stickers, it would just be white. If we open up the cockpit, this is actually a printed one. And if we open that up, you can see the seat there where we can sit Zorii Bliss, because on the box it shows Zorii Bliss, and there is a little hole right there for Zorii Bliss's helmet, because of course the helmet on the back does take up a little space. So she fits in there really snug, and it's pretty nice. Up here we have a cannon that can rotate 360 degrees. It can fall off if you're rotating it from these tips, but if you're rotating it from the base, it won't be a problem. And then here is our spot for our blue Astromech Droid. He can sit in there snug, and he won't be falling out because of that jumper plate on the inside. So, moving out here, we do have really, really nice greebling. Like, you can just see all the detailing in there. The greebling is really, really excellent. I think they did a great job. And you can actually see, if I remove this, that they actually did some interior thing. So that is actually, like, inside the ship. So they really add a lot of depth to this build, I think. And then over here we have this gear piece, which is actually correlating to these right here. And if I lift the ship up, as you can see, here it is. It actually, pretty nice play feature. You can actually drop bombs. So, I don't know about you, but that is pretty cool. Now, how you would actually load this, it is feeding from a hopper mechanism. So you just drop one in, just like that. And you rotate it. And then you drop two more in. Unfortunately, all of these don't go inside of the ship, like, completely. So this one, for kids, if you're tipping it over, this top one, of course, is sadly going to fall out. Maybe the second one. Second one just fell out. But, yeah, so one on the top will most likely fall out if you're tipping the ship over, which is really unfortunate. But over to the engines here, I'll just take them off so you can get a better look at them. You have some stickers right here, and then some pink, like, engines right here. They use 3 of them on each side, so it's going to be 6 of those, like, pink cylinder pieces, which is really nice. And then just, like, pipelines, which are actually, like, pretty squishable. but I would like it if it was a little more stable. But I mean, it is Lego, so it is bendy plastic. And then right here, we do have your spring-loaded shooters in the back. You can get the shot. So you have spring-loaded shooters here. You can fire them off. We all know how spring-loaded shooters work. Comes with one extra, so if you lose one, there will be no problem without replacing that one. So that is pretty much it, except for on the bottom here, we do have some landing gear, which you can just flip down if you're in flight mode. And if you are coming back to the hangar bay maybe or something, you can just flip them back down. No problem, no questions asked. And it is really secure. But if you push down it really hard, it will fall off. But other than that, the set, really, really good. But we'll get into that in a little bit. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So in conclusion, I have to give this set a solid 9 out of 10. So my one flaw with this set is the price. I really think this would have been a good set if it was $60, but other than that, if it was $60, I would probably give this set a 10 out of 10. It gives you, like, the best length for play, which is really nice. It really just adds a great addition to your, maybe, Resistance Army. It's just really, really big, and I really like that for a $70 price tag. Of course, you do get that Zori Bliss minifigure, which is a really nice inclusion, and you get this nice little astromech droid, which I really think, again, is a really nice inclusion. And then you get these 3 other minifigures, which I'm not really a big fan of, but I really like that Poe Dameron out of these 3. So that's pretty much it. All I have to say, it is a lot better than the Microfighter. If you're choosing between getting the Microfighter or this, I'd really recommend this. Just because it comes with those extra minifigures and this extra bit of play, which is a lot better than the Microfighter gives just at one minifigure, which is that Zori Bliss. So, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like on it, and make sure to subscribe for future LEGO Star Wars set reviews. But, without further ado, peace out.